Previously on Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Hello, and welcome. I am Bridger. I'll be your pilot for today. We're going through episode number 4 of Alan Wake. The part we're in now is a very interesting part. Kind of freaked me
The
out.
door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
So,
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
So, what's interesting about this part is up until this point, the game has been very clearly just a straight-out horror story. There's been axe murderers, scary, dark things in the woods, and now we've turned into a very different kind of story. It's the one where you're trapped in a mental facility and nobody believes you, right? That is a very different kind of scary story. So now the game is trying to convince us that the rest of the story that we've played so far has all been a nightmare, and that his wife is actually dead, and this is reality.
From past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, No one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
You know, I notice, even though it's sunny out, it still doesn't quite look bright.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring.
There's a lot of clouds.
Cauldron Lake
darkness.
spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
They did that kind of subtly.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hyman obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you out
voice.
of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Come on.
There's a thermos up there.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary,
You were
scary,
impressed by my
scary.
trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature.
Get the thermos.
Wonderful stuff.
But it appears as though the dark presence.
That's right, I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
So the dark presence is probably trying to trap
Oh, yeah.
my dream, my consciousness in here.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
So the dark presence was trying to control me before through fear and actual sort of main attack,
Alan.
but since
This
it
way.
couldn't control me there...
you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
Oops, that it?
You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hart, Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
So we need to go to their farm of their heavy metal band. Valhalla, they call it. Very Viking themed.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams
he's the boss.
imagination.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Well, if that's not creepy. What do we
Hartman
got
had
over
mentioned
here?
that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated,
Wake.
and there was no
Why don't
key.
you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I'm already here.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Something's brewing.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
Night
bird,
Springs,
are
the
ya?
Xbox
Not so
360
weak
game?
now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? Nah.
I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
All right, well, I think we need to go back downstairs here.
Hammer's Way will have its say. Rise up in their name.
Ooh, there's a page.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practice hand on Barry's shoulder.
Uh-oh. Al came to find me. Somehow, reality has shifted to this version of reality.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard.
backstage is all
If she was one of
yours,
Hartman's
Tom.
goons, she had
Seize
it
your
coming. I
destiny.
had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Is it back this way?
Maybe
Yes.
you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for it.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them.
What?
For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Wait, so that Hunter guy was in league with Hartman?
And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to slit! Seriously!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh man, he just got. He looked a little satisfied at sacrificing that guy to the dark presence.
The dark presence was all I needed. I had to find a way out.
Oh god. Open. Come on. Oh, I see that. Go. Shit. Nope, that's trapped. Yeah, I gotta go upstairs. Get the power going. There we go. That light will hold us. Ow. Okay. Flare's good. Flashlight would be better. Do I have to use my flare here? It wasn't enough. Shit. Oh, there's another flare. Okay, then. There we go.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
I'm guessing he was a pawn. Is there anything in here? Can't go in there. Uh-oh. Oh boy. It's coming. Ah. Okay, I just gotta try and get past it here. It's gonna come for me again. There we go. Now I just gotta run to the end and get to it. Can't go that way. Shit. Oh, I dodged back into it. My bad. Maybe I can get it to go here. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Crazy Thing.
I'm here!
Go, go, go.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh, good.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Ow. This is bad. Stay behind the tree. There we go. Get in here.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Alright, flares, flares, batteries. Nothing else in here. Time to go. Is there a thermos this way? Probably was a thermos that way at some point.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Extra revolver ammo, that's good. Uh-oh. Oh, God! Ah! Nothing again. Damn it. Should probably not go on the super overgrown path to nowhere.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Oh man, that sounds like it's gonna be a fun part. Revolver ammo, batteries. Oh dear, we've got the creepy stuff going on.
I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
Jeez. I almost didn't hit my button fast enough to slow him down. Oh! I went the wrong way. The foreshadowing in this game is the best part. Yo! That was close! Yep, that's gonna be a problem. Go, 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 go. Get the big guy. Oh, those big ones are scary. They take forever to drain of darkness. That's right, I drain darkness from dark things. That's how I do. Oh, I didn't know it was a difficult name to say. King Fajun. Freaking hedge maze.
channel. We turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes me...
Uh-oh. I'm guessing that's the orderly, the big strong guy.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I have to contend with birds in the middle of this fight? Oh, boy. Well, that happened. I guess I need to pay a lot more attention to those bird attacks and scare them away. Flares. I've got flares. I can use that when the birds come. Okay. Have that. Flare. Yikes. I feel like I need to get the dang birds first. Jeez, they seem to both be healing. Ow! Keep running. Damn it, Alan. Finally got the birds. Okay. I'm almost out of batteries. Oh, God. Ah. Ooh, that's a tough fight. Hey everybody, at this point I lost audio recording for some reason, but needless to say I realized that this entire fight I had a flare gun, which I never actually wound up using. So that's how I wound up beating these guys. Then Barry and I managed to escape this section here, and we head off in a car and crash due to some bad stuff happening. A tree falls over. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the main thing is we crash, we get separated, and I'm trying to meet him at the Anderson Brothers farm, and that's where we'll pick up right now. All right, here we are. I hate these stupid traps. Ah! I almost ran into that one. Heavy duty flashlight. Oh god. Nice. I got a twofer right there. Okay. I got this. Nightmare mode or no nightmare mode. I got... Ah, again? I just gotta keep moving forward, I think. Ow. Son of a... Light. Ow. Yikes! Oh, I dodged it, and to the light! Yeah! Whew. Oh, jeez.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here?
Ammo.
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Come on, Walter, hang in there. No! Walter! No!
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Thomas Zane. So... Take this. Yeah, you hate flares.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I guess so. So...
The front door was locked.
I guess that explains the missing week, doesn't it? Because for a week I was trapped in there writing this story.
I'd need a car to get there fast.
And then instead I wrote myself into it, and now I, as the protagonist...
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Huh. Wonder if I need to go there. It simply seems like for that missing week I was trapped in the cabin under the lake. But then I wrote myself into the story, and I wrote
Barry
Thomas
wasn't up there. He
Zane.
was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Ah. So I wrote Thomas Zane in the story, so he's there leaving those manuscript pages trying to warn me and let me know what's coming up so that I can continue to exercise my will in the story. Ooh. A cache. And I have to say, that's really well done. It now is sort of... everything makes more sense now. When you see that one piece, everything starts to fall together. A flashbang. Hell yes. Nothing up here. But now we can take the truck or the Jeep. I'll take the truck. I'll go scavenge for supplies up here real quick. That is the best parking job ever. Let's hope we get some more batteries or flashbangs. That would be great. You can see the farm is right down there. And the alternative, they both go to the farm. Okay. A shotgun. Hunting rifle, rather.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM.
Thanks, Pat. Uh-oh. You will stop. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's get back in my truck and go. Whew. Yee, I don't want to clip that. Yeah. Uh-oh, come on. Come on, truck. You got this. There we go. Okay. Crush him right into the rock. Here we go. Drive. Got him. Got him. Can't go through here with the thing, it seems. What is that light? Oh, it's just a regular light. Whoa! Oh, freaking hell. Another... To the light. Whew. Okay. Ooh, is that a page over here? Yeah, it is. It's a page stuck to a tree. I don't remember if I ever got this one before. Or no, it's not a tree, it's an outhouse. Fantastic.
Hartman had never felt as anxious as during the week after Maud had managed to lose the Wakes. Their car stood by the path that had once led to Diver's Isle. Hartman thought about Thomas Zane's cabin in the depths. It was only a matter of time before Wake started writing. They had to be found, and fast. The moment he heard on the police radio that Sheriff Breaker had picked up Wake, he was already in his car driving toward town.
So he knew about the dark presence. He knew about Thomas Zane. He knew that bad shit was gonna happen, but he couldn't find me fast enough. That jerk. Jeez, I keep brushing into leaves and it scares the crap. Oh, ooh. A cache? Yes, indeed. A cache of safety. I will stay away from your daughter. Don't worry about it. What? I still didn't dodge him. Somehow. Aye. What is that? Firework? Wait a minute, they've got a stadium in their farm?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped!
Ow.
Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Ooh, heavy-duty lantern. I like that. Oh, that didn't work out. I wasn't killing any of them. I didn't get any chances.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
I think I need to throw a flashbang on the first wave here so I get some time to get my bearings.
We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey,
Whoops.
Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped!
Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
There we go.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on now! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Batteries are good. I've got a heavy-duty lantern now. Back. You think?
Oh no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
I don't know what I got, but I got lots of stuff. Uh-oh. Reload, reload, reload! Ah!
Please don't let me die. This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
In the middle of a heavy metal concert. Here we go! Ah! Could use that light, Barry. Thank you. I gotta say, those Odin guys, Odin and Tor, the Enzens, seem to have a pretty awesome sound. Whoa! What?
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
What? Barry saves the freaking day. I already have full-on pistol ammo, huh?
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Ooh, pump-action shotgun instead of hunting rifle. The pump-action is kind of nice. I'm going to try that out. I got plenty of ammo for it now. That's one of the coolest levels in the game, I have to say.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we gotta find out some kind of secret. Somewhere in this farmhouse is the answer. Not here? No? Barry knows where he's going. The hell?
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Looks like I can get up there. I'm not entirely sure why I want to, but I know there's a green light that needs pushing.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Wow. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Ooh. They built a boat.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in a
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
real life.
Was this one of your episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs.
One would
Tonight's
presume.
episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones. He explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So you wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Ooh, loot. I will always take more flares. They're the GTFO button.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Aha, so first Thomas Zane, then the Andersons.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Wow. They apparently went everywhere. Ooh, I see a button. Well, we found our way through the barn. Uh-oh. Whoa, I knew I held something behind me. Take that, bastards. It's okay, Barry, I got this. Oh gosh! Well, this heavy-duty flashlight certainly gets these chumps really fast. Barry! Barry, are you okay, buddy? Barry! Ah! Whew. Now I can pick up the revolver ammo because I used some of my revolver.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Well, we could if this thing didn't come get us at every moment. Ah! Well, that was useful. If I can just lure them into here. Actually, you know what? This seems like a good time for a kill them all button. Where did Barry go? Did he go through here? There he is.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Find you a way out. Are you serious?
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
What do you mean, another way? Okay, I guess I could try going in here. Some stairs. Good. Step one.
Be careful, Al!
They're giving me plenty of shotgun ammo. I'm a little bit concerned what that means. Whoa! Boom.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
I got this, Barry. No worries. I just heard footsteps above me. I could have sworn I heard something up here. Oh, in case you didn't get the heavy-duty lantern before. Now you got one.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business. Pretty busy.
The elevator was dead. I'd have to get some power to it first.
Which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Oh man, it's giving me a bunch of supplies. We got a problem here. Where do I find Barry?
You've got to be kidding me.
Ah! A combine? Are you serious? Oh, God! Jesus Christ! Gonna get it, gonna get it, gonna get it! Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jeez, this is a long episode.
There are 65 million children things in the world.
Ow. You son of a bitch. Die! Alright, now I just gotta get Barry out of there. Plenty of flares. Whew. No, that's not it. Where's the silo door? Ah.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Can we go through these? Nope. Can Barry open it? Are you
I think we're gonna have to
special?
work together to open this
Ah.
gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
There we go. I just
Hey,
whack it.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
It's called Valhalla Farm.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Wait a minute. Why is there a random chainsaw shoved into a tree? Old gods know the truth.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
You guess, huh?
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Well, where's this crazy fuse box? Upstairs? Looks like it's got a little arrow on my mini-map there. Barry. Barry. Move. Come on, Barry. Get out the way. Out. There you go, Barry. What about this door? Nothing in here.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
I'm guessing that they weren't there always.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Oh, damn it. You're gonna give me that page and nothing else?
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, that'll probably be good. We're fighting darkness all the time, in which I need to be able to point, aim, and shoot guns. But getting drunk is totally okay.
I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Ooh. I get to watch what happened. This is what was on that page.
It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, The next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice,
Alice.
and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's
Thomas
where she
Zane's
is.
books.
You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, snap.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse.
Just when you think it can't get any better, they go and explain things to make it more interesting. Oh man, this is so cool. Alright, that's the end of episode 4, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have the next one as soon as I get the chance to do it. There's 6 total episodes, so there's 2 more of those, and then there's some special episodes that were basically DLC and helped flush out and explain the ending, which I actually have not played yet, so I'm very much looking forward to playing those DLC things. I missed them the first time through. So I anticipate seeing you guys later. If you enjoyed this, Sound Strategy Network is the YouTube channel you can check out all the other episodes on. I'll have it up as soon as I can. Twitch.tv/Bridger15 is another place you can find me. I'll be recording these live there when I do. Have a good one.
Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny.